In today's episode, we are going to be doing a full week in the life. Okay guys, we are outside Buff Bunny HQ. We are all dolled up and ready to go for Thanksgiving. Dropping him off, I'm like, my baby, I don't want to go to the gym.
It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm franchise.
To our winner, Julia Renee.
Hello, my loves. Welcome back to another episode of the Off-Season Files. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a full week in the life of a professional bodybuilder slash business owner slash content creator. We have a jam-packed week of doing all three of those things. And I'm going to take you guys with me. So today is Monday. It is 6 a.m. right now, and we're going to do our first cardio session of the week because we have 5. And yeah, so let's go. We got 35 minutes and let's get it done. Okay guys, so for today's breakfast, I kind of altered it because usually I have 4 of these pieces of bread, but I had a really big meal last night that was super high in carbs, so I'm not as hungry. So instead of forcing myself to eat it right now when I'm not very hungry, just doing 2. We have a little side of Greek yogurt with some berries and our greens and reds. Okay, we showered. Put some makeup on. I did just like a natural makeup look because usually today I have yoga, but we're actually not going to be going today, and I'll explain why. So today, Mondays are typically like heavy client call days. So I first have a meeting with my team, and then basically until now, which is 9:15 a.m. until about 3, I'm like going in between calls. Say hi, guys. Hi.
Good morning.
I think that's it, guys. How we feel?
Great week. I feel better. I feel good. I feel clear.
I physically can't. I was I was telling you and Katie that like my fingers don't.
Close it. It's weird.
It looks ugly.
It's kind of uncomfy.
It looks like the remember on the Grinch cartoon version where the heart is like crusty looking? That's what it looks like. Okay guys, I have less than 15 minutes to shovel some food down before my next chunk of calls. So I am making a rice cake, avocado. I always like, just in case for days like this, whenever I am like rushing in between calls and stuff like that, I like to have things that are just quick and easy to make, like rice cakes on deck. So we're gonna have that, 2 tomato basil rice cakes. I just did about 2 ounces of avocado and put it on each. We're gonna top it with some everything but the bagel seasoning. And then on the side, I'm gonna have one of these protein sticks by Chomps, because we gotta be quick. And then I filled up my water. This is my 3rd water already, and it's not even 12 noon yet. Okay, I was just on a call with a client. I have 2 minutes until the next one, so I just wanted to talk really quickly. We were on the call, and she was talking about like, I'm having sweet cravings, like what do I do? And I'm like, plan a dessert, girl. And I know that it's so easy to get stuck into the mindset of like when you have a goal of like weight loss or whatever, or getting healthy, that you can't implement like a dessert into your program. I have a dessert every single night. Now I'm not having a pint of ice cream every single night, like a Ben & Jerry's ice cream, but I might have like my fudge brownie oats, or you guys know I love my Built protein bars. I have my Jell-O and my whipped cream, you know, or my Greek yogurt bars. bark that I made on the previous video. So if you just know that you're gonna have like a sweet craving at the end of the night, just plan it within your calories and macros. You don't have to eat like super strict on the chicken, broccoli, and rice and only eat the whole foods all the time, you know, because then you get into the mindset of like, if I have anything off of this, then oh my God, I'm not gonna get results. So just plan for it. I just checked the mail. Well, my front door, I have a package from Buff Bunny. They sent me something. Let's see what it is. Ooh, it's a sports bra. This is one of the ones that I had been waiting for. And when I asked for it, they didn't have it, but now they sent it. Oh, this one's so cute. This is the Candy Wrap sports bra. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little close. See how it wraps in the front? Oh, it's so cute. And then the back is like that. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Okay, so I have a little over an hour until my next chunk of calls. There's so many gnats in here. I'm like, is it from my plants? I have to figure it out. But what I need to do in this, I have a chunk of time where I don't have calls, so I need to plan my call for tonight, because every Monday we have an hour-long coaching call for my girls that are in the program, so like all the girls that I just had those client calls with. And there's a couple other like to-dos that I need to do with like my social media, with Instagram, TikTok, and I have to get it done in that hour time frame, so. Okay guys, we are actually packing and we are going to Houston tonight. So the only time that I have to pack before my next call is right now. So this is what we have so far. This bag I love, it's from Amazon. It's linked down in the description. I use this when I do like road trip traveling, like in Texas. So in here, I just keep all of this stuff in here because I know that I'm going to need it. So we have disposable silverware. I have labels in here just in case I need to label meals. My little creatine and pre-workout packets. And then on this side, we actually have a scale, a travel size scale, and it opens up. So convenient. Oopsies, I turned it on. Okay, and then some snacks that I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring some tomato basil rice cakes. I'm gonna bring one of my Puff Bars. And I'm gonna bring a couple of these. I just have them in different flavors. The Chomps protein bars. I love the jerky. I love getting these because when I'm in a pinch, it's perfect. I get satiated, get some protein in. Okay, now that it's ready to go, I have ice packs in here, and whenever I'm done with my last call, I can just grab it and leave. Okay guys, it is past 10 p.m. and we're here in Houston. We're at our hotel. I just did my skincare and everything. I feel like my face just looks tired from being up from 5 a.m. Usually I'm already asleep by now, but it's honestly not too late, but just heck of a day. So, we have a really exciting day tomorrow that I'm so excited to share with you. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay guys, the sun is out, bed is made. I went downstairs and I got a little bit of breakfast. So when I'm doing a photo shoot, I kind of prepare for it much like I would a bodybuilding competition. So I do a very like low carb breakfast and then I kind of like carb up before my photo shoot. One thing that helps me stay consistent and accountable is that no matter where I am, if I'm at home, if I'm traveling, I keep the same habits that I do at home, just in a new place, like making my bed, having a good breakfast, doing my morning gratitude and goal setting and journaling and all of that. And it just keeps me in the right headspace, especially for when I'm going to be going to an event or doing a big photo shoot that's gonna take a lot of like physical, emotional, spiritual energy. So now we're going to get all glammed for today's secret. Okay, y'all, hair, makeup is done. We're on our way to Alpha Land. I got to do my makeup in front of the natural light, and it's so crazy what a difference it makes, like, with how your makeup looks. And I was like, damn, like, it was just so much more fun. So it's about 17 minutes away, so I'll see you at Alpha Land. We have to train now. The shoot started at 9:30. It's 3:55. And we still need to hit legs. And I'm exhausted. And I don't want to. But we need to. Oh my God. I'm so tired. It's 5:30. I got there at 9:30. We did the shoot. I did a workout. I did the best that I could. But I got a really good glute pump. It's just so crazy. Like, I'm actually starting to see my glutes grow in this off season, and it's just like, I know it's like not, you know, not that much, but it's so cool. And one thing that I was thinking when I was just walking to this car, it's like 19-year-old me would be freaking out at what I got to do today. Because I remember dreaming of living the life that I live now, and I never thought that I was going to get there. I never thought any of these brands would ever notice me. I never thought I would have this incredible community, and I just kept going and I kept going, and things just keep lining up exactly how it's supposed to in the time frame it's exactly supposed to happen. So by the time you guys are seeing this, I am officially partnered with Buff Bunny as an athlete. So I was partnered with Buff Bunny a couple of years ago, and I completely support this brand, and then I stopped being partnered with Buff Bunny. You know, I just chose to step away because I had a lot of sponsors at the time, and I just really needed to focus on, you know, the Know Your Power brand. And now that I have time to, you know, focus on a lot of other things, this is a huge step up, because I think before I was an affiliate, and now I'm like an athlete, and I got to do a photo shoot, and the campaign would have already launched by now on their Instagram. And it's just like, I remember telling you guys on YouTube like months ago about something super secret that I couldn't tell you about yet, and there's a second part to this secret that I still can't tell you about, and I just can't wait. And we're gonna do part of that tomorrow, so I'm gonna see how much I can show you. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna sleep hard. Hello. This is why I hate the treadmill. Go! Resume workout. Anyways, hi guys. It's Wednesday morning, and we're doing our cardio session. So this week is a little bit like off because it's Thanksgiving week, and you know, I'm traveling too, so my training schedule and my cardio has been a little bit off, but that's okay because I just have been moving things around. So since I'm going to be basically busy all day today, I'm getting my cardio done early in the morning. And of course, I'm on the treadmill. And y'all know how much I hate the treadmill, but when I'm at a hotel, sometimes this is the best bet. So I have it on a little bit of an incline right now. I'm going between speed 3.5 and 4, and we have a really exciting day today. Breakfast is served. I have a little coof, and then we have a bagel, some fruit, some eggs and 2 little sausages, guys. I didn't think I was gonna be starving this morning, but I'm super hungry. It's also such a gloomy day outside. Like, I thrive off of like the sunshine, so I definitely like struggle in the winter times when it's all dark and but now I'm just looking at it as like it's a cozy day instead of like sad day. But oh my God, I literally did the treadmill, like half of it with my shoes on, and then I was rubbing a blister for some reason on my right shoe, which doesn't happen on the Stairmaster. And it was so bad it started bleeding, so I took my shoes off and finished the rest of my cardio session. And then I was gonna do a little bit more because I know that my training schedule is gonna be a little bit off because I'm not training tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. And I went and I was like, okay, maybe the elliptical will be fine. It was not fine. It still did the same. So I went to the front desk and was like, I need a Band-Aid. Thank God they had one, so I'm gonna have to wear that for the rest of the day. But we have a really chill morning. I don't have to be at Buff Bunny HQ until 11, and it's about 7:30, so I could spend time chilling, doing some work, and eating. Okay guys, we are outside Buff Bunny HQ, and I'm gonna show you what the inside looks like. I have these little cute little pink things clipping my hair back, and I kind of like them. And I'm just comfy cozy today, wearing a sports bra and my favorite flare leggings that Buff Bunny makes. You guys have seen me wear them so much, so let's go inside. I'm gonna try and do this without tripping up the stairs. So cool.
Let's go. We're going to see the design team.
Okay guys, it's almost 2 o'clock and I stopped at Whole Foods. I wish I could have shown you more of what we were talking about and stuff like that, but there's, you know, I was meeting with the design team and, you know, just like chatting with them. And in the background, there's, you know, stuff like on the walls that hasn't launched yet and that's getting ready to launch. So I couldn't really like show you that much just so that I didn't leak anything that was going to get launched, but it was so much fun. They sent me home with some stuff that I can't show you because it hasn't launched yet, just to like test out and try and like give them some feedback if I like it or not. But it was so much fun. I stopped at Whole Foods because I needed to pick up Brussels sprouts because I did an Instacart to my house in Austin yesterday for all the Thanksgiving stuff that I am making for my family, and they were completely out of Brussels sprouts everywhere. And I make these incredible bacon balsamic Brussels sprouts, and my sister is obsessed with them, and she always asks me to make extra, and I texted her, I was like, they're sold out in Austin. So luckily I'm in Houston, so I got them. They are secured. And then I got some food from the hot bar, and they had like a Thanksgiving like theme. So they had like turkey, so I got turkey, mashed potatoes, and like double vegetables. So that I'm gonna eat this. I don't know if you guys can see, it's delicious. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we're gonna start driving home to Austin. I'm honestly very, very low on food for today because typically by now I've already had 3 meals and I've only had 1 meal. So I'm just gonna eat this and then we're gonna head to Austin. It was like wild in Whole Foods because it was, everyone's like getting last minute things for Thanksgiving. And the guy at checkout was like, I'm assuming you're the one who's making the Brussels sprouts. I was like, yep. Good morning, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. When you're seeing this, it's definitely not Thanksgiving, but it's about 6 a.m. There's no need for me to be waking up this early, but I went to sleep super early last night after driving home. I was just like, this week has been a lot, like, you know, just the, you know, working in between, traveling, leaving really late on Monday, and then trying to prepare for Thanksgiving and all that stuff too. But I wouldn't have it any other way. It was so fun. So I got my check-in suit. I haven't worn this color in a long time and I love this color. And Thursdays are usually my check-in days with my coach. So I did want to give you guys some updates today on things that have changed with my plan. And then I thought, oh wait, it's Thanksgiving. He's probably not going to be doing like his check-in. So I went and looked at my messages, and there was like an auto message sent to all his athletes like, yeah, just we're checking in next week. So I put my suit on, checked my weight and everything. So I'm still going to go through the check-ins as if I would, because it's already part of my routine. So I want to show you guys how I'm looking. I did go up 2 pounds from last week. So last week I was holding steady at 140. So this is basically what happened. This is like just how your body can work. When I was on my period, I went up from 140 to 142. Then my period was over and my weight went back down to 140 because I was like consistent and the bloat was gone. And then this past weekend, you know, I was eating more like intuitively. I wasn't really like tracking every little thing, and you know, I was traveling and my weight went back up to 142. Now, most likely what's gonna happen is like a week of me being back on track and everything, my weight's gonna go down to 140. So in the past, I would freak out when this would happen, but I've just gotten so much better at being like, meh, okay, this is what it is, and I'm gonna enjoy Thanksgiving today, and I'm gonna show you guys like hopefully how I do that. Okay, our abs are hanging on by a thread. One thing that happens to me when I put on body fat is like my stomach lines, they go away really, really quick. It's like the first place that I put on fat, but relatively like I'm having more up here, but the lower part is actually staying pretty tight, which is usually not the case. And I still have pretty good lines like in my shoulders, especially like when I'm at the gym, like I still have veins that come out, and usually like that's my determining factor of like how lean I am, if my veins are coming out. Vision is also super pissed that he's up this early on Thanksgiving. You're so cute, buddy. Okay, y'all, we are all dolled up and ready to go for Thanksgiving. I brought everything that I am making. It's in the trunk right now because I'm taking it to my mom's and I'm just gonna make it there. And I'm actually at a Starbucks. I didn't think they would be open, but I am treating myself to a latte. I realized that this is something that I do every Thanksgiving on the way to my mom's, is like I'll get myself like a latte, which I rarely ever do. I always just do like black coffee or sugar-free syrup. So I'm getting a chestnut praline latte. That sounds like such a ridiculous thing to be like, guys, I'm getting one. But it's just like sometimes the Starbucks drinks are so many calories for just a drink. It's like, geez. But I'm getting ready to grab this and then head to my mom's so we can start making the mac and cheese and the Brussels sprouts. It's gonna be delicious. Good morning, guys. It is Friday now, and excuse me, it's Black Friday. And I know this is like a very different week because it's a holiday week. So I got to like sleep in just a little bit after Thanksgiving last night, which was so much fun with my family. I ate some really, really good food, and I'm getting ready to go to cardio, but I'm first like getting it has like the temperature dropped significantly last night here in Texas, and it was 38 degrees this morning. So usually like your tires will just go down. So I'm actually in line to get my tires filled before I go to cardio. But I had so much fun last night, and I just wanted to talk about a couple of things that I do when like I have a free meal and I'm not really tracking it and stuff. Like, it's so easy to get caught up in, you know, oh my God, like what is my body gonna look like? How much weight am I gonna gain? All of these things. And I used to like freak out and check my weight immediately, like obsess about how my body looked in the mirror. So last night I was pretty bloated, you know, like y'all saw the things I was making. I don't eat like that normally, and I don't have, you know, that much like, you know, salt, fat, and sugar like regularly in my diet. So of course my body's gonna respond a little bit to it. So I just like put on a big t-shirt, you know, chilled with my family, let the bloat be bloaty. And then this morning I woke up, I didn't check my weight, I just let it be what it was gonna be, and I just carry on with my regular routine. So normally I go and do cardio Friday morning. I still have to do my cardio sessions, you know, but I'm not doing anything that's going to try and fix what I did last night, because that to me insinuates that I did something wrong. I did something bad, which I didn't, because I am human and everyone deserves to enjoy the holidays, you know, with their family. So I just woke up and I'm just gonna carry on how I normally would, you know. I'm gonna listen to my body, and if I'm still full from last night, then I'm just going to wait until I start getting hungry. Maybe I'll alter my breakfast because I'm really not hungry right now, and so I'll just kind of gauge where I'm sitting at later today. But I just wanted to mention that, like, that's some things that I do, you know, when I have a free meal, so that I don't, you know, get too overly obsessed with it. But we're waiting in line to get our tires did, and then we're gonna go and do our cardio session. Come here, boys. Okay, so it is 12 now. I got a chunk of work done, and for me, it's Black Friday. So for my business, it's also Black Friday. But by the time you guys are seeing this, it's definitely over. So I was also planning some content for the month because it is the end of the month. And since this is a part of, you know, my job, I have a monthly content sheet that I use on Notion, where I plan like any sponsor stuff that I need to do, any launches that are coming, you know, like Buff Chick and Buff Bunny and stuff like that. So I just kind of mapped out that for next month in December, so that I know like what I'm doing, what I need to create, and like what sales are going on and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about making some French toast. This bread's a little squishy. I think I'm just gonna make 3 of them. Usually I have 4, but I've just been kind of gauging where my hunger is instead of forcing myself to eat food that I am not hungry for, and it's been working great. I also have some Thanksgiving leftovers that I might pepper in later in the day, but we'll kind of see how I'm feeling. So good. Every single time. It's so good. And it's really filling too. That's why I like having it, you know, in the morning for my breakfast, because I feel like I'm pretty full for a very long time after I eat this. Since it's Friday, I usually do my second yoga session on Fridays. So I didn't get to do it on Monday because I was traveling. And so I'm doing it today, and I'm super pumped because it feels like it's been such a long time, but it hasn't. And guys, I've gotten so good at yoga. Like, it is crazy what my body is able to do. And I feel so much better now, like with my lifts and just overall, like any kind of like pain. It's so awesome. So I'm gonna see if I can bring my camera in. My camera has a giant lens on it, so it's a little distracting, but maybe if I go in the corner, it'll be fine. Okay. Yoga is done. Sorry, you can barely see my face and this is a creepy angle, but oh, that was so good. So my Monday one is a lot more like intense. Like it's really, really quick and it's an hour long. And then my Friday one, the lady that I go to, I love her. She's so sweet. I just found out that we literally were born in the same city and like went to, like I went to a high school and she knows my high school. I know her high school. Like it's kind of crazy. But hers is like so unique and different than the Monday one. It's more, I don't even know how to explain it. It's a little bit more like chill and the movements are really different. And what I noticed is that my hips were super tight to the point where I like went into a seated position, like literally just sitting with my feet spread out in front of me, like that simple. And my hips were hurting just by doing that. And I was like, it's probably because I spent, 5 hours driving in total in less than a couple of days, just sitting in a car, you know what I mean? So I was like, dang, this freaking hurt. And luckily, at least we were doing a lot of opening of the hips in this yoga flow. So I feel so much better, but we're gonna go home, get a little sniggity snack. Okay, for our sniggity snack, I have 2 tomato basil rice cakes and I put some hummus on it and then lettuce and pickled onions. And then for some protein, I love these guys. They're so good. This is the turkey one and there's 12 grams of protein, 80 calories. I probably need more protein, so I probably will do a scoop of protein powder also. Hey guys, it's Saturday morning. We're at the gym. It is 7:01 a.m. I like to come right when they open on Saturdays, especially today because I have a grooming appointment for Vision at 9 a.m. because his little beardy is getting really long. I don't know, last night we were celebrating my dad's birthday, so that's the outfit that I was wearing. And I was gonna bring my camera, but I was like, I just really wanna just spend time with my dad and not have a camera. But we ended up, going to an Italian restaurant. My dad is Italian. So that's why I look the way I do. And we went and watched like a Christmas tree lighting. We actually went after the lighting because we were a little bit later, but it was so much fun. But my hips are hurting so bad. I think it might be because I fell asleep on the couch at my parents' place on Thanksgiving in a very I fell asleep on a chair and I don't know, it hurts so bad, just walking. So I'm gonna do a little flow hip opener yoga thingy that I'm just gonna make up on the fly. I've been doing this a couple of times before I start cardio. When I'm feeling extra tight, because going right on the Stairmaster, when you're that tight, it takes a little bit to warm up, so I'm gonna do a little bit. You gonna get groomed, buddy? Come on, buddy. It's so sad dropping off Vision because you could tell they get scared. He starts shivering and it's dropping him off. I'm like, my baby. But then when he's done, he always prances around. He's I look cute. And his fur is always so much brighter and more orange. So I'm gonna go into a Starbucks and do a little bit of work, a little bit of just reading and stuff while he's getting groomed, and maybe get a little Starbies, and then get him a pup cup on my way out so he could have it when he's done. Vision, You look so handsome. That's my handsome boy. I got you a pup cup. You want a pup cup? Okay, hold on. Okay. Look, he's standing like a meerkat. Oh my God, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I do not want to train. I'm so tired. I don't know why, but we gotta get it done. Maybe if I get some pre-workout, we'll feel a little bit better. So I'm probably gonna change my outfit because working out in this flare suit that I have, it's a little hard. So we're gonna mix our pre-workout a little bit and then I think I'm gonna go change. I'm sitting in the car. I don't wanna go to the gym, but we gonna do it, okay? We're gonna do it. We're gonna give it the best we can. My hips are still hurting, guys. I've never had this kind of pain in my hips before. It's crazy. I'm like, what was it from? I'm like trying to think about my last leg day when I was at Alpha Land. I'm like, was it that? I did the single leg press and kind of focused it a little bit more on glutes and hams, but I'm like, was it that plus like sitting hours? Like, oh, I feel like an old lady. Ooh, so we're gonna give it the best we can. I feel like anything, if I do any leg press situation, it's just gonna make it worse. So we're gonna just alter a couple of things. Okay, my love. So first we started with abductions for 3 sets of 40 reps. So I did 10 reps with my feet staggered one way, 10 reps with my feet staggered the other way, 10 reps with my feet close, and 10 reps with my feet far for a total of 40 reps, and that's one set. Next, we're going to move into Smith machine hip thrust for 4 sets of 10 to 12. I honestly was surprised with my strength here, and I did not expect to lift as much as I did with how my hips were feeling. And I did the scooping method here and made sure to hold the squeeze at the top. Next, we have a superset. So first I did heavier dumbbell RDLs with a heavy band right above my knees for 10 reps. Then immediately went into elevated glute tie-in RDLs with a lighter weight and a small range of motion for 15 reps. With these, you start at your knees, you slide the weight down your shins and over your feet, then using your glutes to pull the weight back up the same way. Do this superset 3 times total. Next, we're doing my favorite kickback superset of donkey kicks and glute medius kickbacks. I started with 12 reps of donkey kicks, and for these, you want to act as if you're stamping your foot on the ceiling. Then on the same leg, do 12 glute medius kickbacks. Repeat this on the other leg, and that's 1 set. We're doing 3 total. Lastly, we're going to do 3 sets of 21s on the lying leg curl. So this is how it goes. You'll do 7 half reps at the bottom, 7 half reps at the top, and then 7 full range. That's 1 set. You're doing that 3 times. Okay, that was a pretty good workout, all things considered. Honestly, I just think that my body is, this week has been really hectic and chaotic with work and travel and training and more and travel. But I was like, I think I did a PR on my hip thrust. Yeah, I did. And I did it on the Smith machine because when I did it at Alpha Land, because that was what was available earlier this week, I really liked it. And sometimes it's good to kind of switch up, you know, how you're doing a movement. Like, it's the same movement, it's a hip thrust, but you know, sometimes I'll do the bodybuilder, sometimes I'll do the Smith machine, but I liked it and I surprisingly did pretty well. And then I was starting to get gassed really quickly, so but we did it. And now I'm gonna go home and most likely just chill for the rest of the day because I have a feeling that this is what my body needs and I haven't been giving it any rest. So I think it's time to rest. So if I don't, this is probably where I'm gonna end it because I'm getting really real sleepy. So this is basically a week in the life, y'all, you know, of like owning my own business, being, you know, a sponsored athlete, bodybuilder, all of the things in between. I hope you guys enjoyed, get a little idea of what my weeks look like. This week was completely different than most weeks, but because of Thanksgiving and all of that. But, you know, I do travel a lot for work, whether it's for sponsors, for photo shoots, for stuff like that. And it just makes my job even more fun than it already is. So I love you all so much. And you are more powerful than you think. Bye!